Oh, there's two people here. I'll schedule one. Oh, hi, Ryan. How's it going? Hope you're staying safe. And you're. Oh, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. Oh, no problem. I can't wait until things get back to normal again over here. Being retired at this time and age of what's going on in the world is not fun, I tell you. Okay, thanks. Much appreciated. What time is it over there, Ryan? Where you're at? Must be what, nighttime over there? Like supper time or something? Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. So you're about the same time as Philippine time, right? I know Australia is, pretty late too. Yeah, so it's eight hours difference from me. 8 hours. It's only in the afternoon here. 1:51 here. I need about 1,000 watch hours, Ryan. Yeah, it goes up and down all the freaking time. I don't understand why, but you know how YouTube plays around all the time. So there's 7 people watching. Where are all the people? Where are all the people? Well, thanks, Ryan. Yeah, I show up on your live when I can because the time difference is hard. But I do show up when I see you. Oh, not much, Steve. If you wanna join in, you're more than welcome. Here's here's yeah. I appreciate you, Ryan. You do a lot for the community. I don't know why a lot of people don't show up on your live feeds that much anymore. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I know there's a lot of people when they get a certain amount of subs, then they don't bother with the other channels anymore. I notice that a lot. Not saying you, but there is quite a few that Hi, Mary. There's quite a few that do that. I removed quite a few people off my channel because of it. Like if you don't want to watch my channel, my content, then so be it. You know, I know not everybody's interested in it, but I watch other people, and it's not my agenda, but I watch it. You know, just to support people. That's what I do. So, Mary, you got the Camaro all done? Hi, Funko Brothers. How you doing? And totally scale models. Evening. Oh, you must be totally scale models. You must be in the UK because it's afternoon here. So, are you still working on it, eh, Mary? You, when you finish it, make sure you kick Rusty's ass, okay? For me. Yeah, do that for me, Mary. Put nitrogen or a turbo on it. Hi, Big Chief. Oh, no problem, Big Chief. I know it's hard when you're a family member is diagnosed with cancer. That is really really tough. Like I never had to deal with that, but I know people that had to deal with it, and it's not pleasant. That's for sure. Hi, Mary Joe. How you doing? And Underdog Painting. How's it going? Been a long time, man. Been busy. Doing commission builds. Oh, 11 people in the house. Make sure you put the thumbs up on the video or down. It's up to you. It's all good. Yeah, it's been a long time. Underdog Painting. Shave that beard off yet? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I used to live in Holland, totally scale model, so I know the time difference is the same over there. So that's how I know. I don't know about you guys, but I like this Restream a lot better than StreamYards. It's a lot more clear. Hi, Jamie. How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. If you want to come in and hang out, if you're more than welcome. Here you go. If you want to join, Jamie, or totally scale models, or underdog. I'm still fighting the government. If you want to know, Jamie, unemployment's supposed to call me back, and they're supposed to put me on an old unemployment year. But you know how the government works. They take their freaking time. Oh, you just got home from work. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you work. Yeah, you work on the weekends. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, you get Wednesday, Thursday off or something like that. Yeah, I didn't do much on my build, Mary. I'm I don't know. Since I've been retired, I always said that I was going to build a lot more, but it seems like it's slowing down. I spend more time researching than building. Yeah. Oh, more than likely, Jamie. I bet you're right there. But don't forget, if I would go out to get a job right now, you need both shots, and I haven't got any of the shots. And there's a lot of uh, bad issues about vaccines. So I don't know. Yeah, like I got a lot of ideas in my head, but frick, man, just to get to the bench and work on something, it's not easy. Like I get the whole freaking day, and if I spend half an hour a day, that'd be about it. And this phone that I got freaking takes bad freaking photos, man. Real bad photos. You can't autofocus. It's already set in the camera itself, so you can't, put your fingers on the screen and it'll focus better. It won't work. So maybe I should get myself an iPhone. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, probably, Jamie. Like I got housework to do, but I keep putting it off, putting it off. I'll look at some pictures, Mary. Do a Google search on 55. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll find a picture that you want to donate your 55 forward to. That's what I do. If I don't have any ideas, then I will do a search on it. You know, like if you want to make it a pro touring or a low rider or whatever, then that's what you put in. I'm sure you'll find something. Yeah, salute to you too, Big Chief. And I hope your sister-in-law gets better, man. Yeah, Big Chief, he got bad news. He found out his sister-in-law has got leukemia. He might be posting a video later. If you guys can donate to Big Chief, please do. Because in the States, they don't have no health plan or whatever. So I don't know what leukemia treatments would cost, but I'm sure it'll cost quite a bit. Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't built a tank in a while. Totally. Scale models. I was watching somebody doing the 1/16 scale tank. Oh wow, that thing is pretty amazing. It's got freaking a lot of detail. Pretty expensive, probably too. Oh, this is all I got done. Get the motor in. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And they got the angled boots on there. Yeah, Yeah, I got the Galaxy 51. Uh, Jamie, you probably have the same one. Yeah, yeah. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. If you if you could figure out how to autofocus, please tell me because I have no freaking clue how to do it. Yeah, I. It seems like a lot of bad things happen just before Christmas comes around. It seems like I don't know why, but it does. My sister might have cancer too, so and it really sucks. But we have kind of a health plan here, so she should be okay, I guess. I hope so. She's only 3 years younger than me. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jamie, if you have a way of auto focusing it, and you let me know, please do, because I've been trying to figure it out for quite a while on that phone, and I can't figure it out. Maybe in the settings or something. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, I did, Jamie, and it doesn't have automatic. Has autofocus already set, already in, and you can't reset or anything. That's what I don't like about the phone. My old phone did it, that you just touch the screen and you can focus it that way. Like you put your finger on it and you just hold it and automatic focus. This one doesn't do that. And John won't be here because he's at a car show somewhere in New Jersey. So, yeah. Well, you know yourself, Jamie, a lot of the older phones, you could just touch the screen and autofocus. But this one doesn't do that. Okay, Jamie, thanks. I appreciate that. I've been playing around with it for quite a while. Check the settings, everything, but I just can't figure it out. That's the problem. Yeah, Miguel will be here later. He just picked up his wife from the hospital yesterday. She had surgery on her foot, so he might be busy with the kids right now, but he might be on later. I usually go on for about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, somewhere in there. I think of ordering pizza today. I'm not sure yet. That way, pizza will do me for 2 days. So, yeah, I'll get my son for now until I quit smoking, which I don't understand. I've been smoking all this time, and then all of a sudden she pulled a rank on me and says, "Well, you can't come over unless you quit smoking." I thought to myself, "Where's the where's the common knowledge there?" But it is what it is. So you must have had a good time in Toronto, eh, Jamie? Spending time with your dad and your aunt. Is all your whole family in Toronto, or majority of them? I'm using the overhead camera, if you're wondering. I think it looks a lot better. Yeah, I don't think so either, Mary, but it is what it is. You know how people play their kid against the other parent. Some people do, and some people don't. That's basically all it is. And lots of times she doesn't have her phone on, and my son doesn't have his phone on. And if something happens to me, how are they going to know? Can't get a hold of them because they don't have their phone on. She'd probably change her mind, one weekend, if she needs a babysitter, then he could come over with his dog, and then I'll have to walk the dog all the freaking time because he won't do it. Hi, Dominic. How's it going? Yeah, Miguel might be here later if you want to jump in later, or if you want to jump in now, that's up to you. I can post the links in there. So, Mary, did your hubby figure out how to use the camera for this program or no? There you go. Or do you have to figure out, Mary? Yeah, that's what I thought, Jamie. I sure hope one day that I'll be able to see that big hobby shop you were talking about, Skyward Hobbies. Hi, Dominic.
Hello.
How goes it?
Yeah, not too bad. What's going on by you?
Oh, still fighting the government, as you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, unemployment is supposed to extend my unemployment to a older claim.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't have to look for a job or anything.
Okay.
But you know how the government works. They take their time getting
Oh,
back
yeah.
to you. As long as they're not going hungry or not having Tim Hortons coffee, then they're okay.
Yep.
So what are you up to?
I just made a batch of chicken soup with some leftover rotisserie chicken. So I got that simmering, letting it just kind of meld. And I was watching your last night's broadcast while I was doing that. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
about an hour and 13 minutes in, and I checked to see YouTube just now. I saw you were on. I was like, let's go live. It was funny because you just mentioned my name too. You said something about Miguel was his wife had minor surgery, and then you said Dominic doesn't come in every night because he's got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
kind of true. I do get up around 4 o'clock.
yeah. I don't miss those days, I tell you.
Yeah,
I used to get up earlier than that because I lived out of town and it took me an hour and a half to get to work.
yep. But last night I was actually out drinking with my father and my future son-in-law.
Oh,
It's at
yeah.
my father's house, and
That's cool.
my son-in-law brought some drinks over, and we were like trying everything. But my daughter picked us up. She was driving, so I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, yeah. That's almost like white wine testing, eh?
Yeah.
Wine testing with cheese.
Yeah, after about the fifth one, they all taste the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait until everything starts to get back to normal. I never thought in 100 years I'd be retiring and have to deal with all this crap.
Yeah. Yep.
Hi, Marlena. Yeah, me and Jamie were supposed to meet up, but I because he was in Toronto, but he's got all family members in Toronto, and they don't see him all the time. So, you know, so he says, yeah, no problem. There's always another time. Like Toronto's not that far from me, but when you have no car, then it is far.
Yeah.
Everything is far. I did my long walk yesterday, 10 miles. Oh, wow. That's a
This is
112 scale, right?
yeah, this is the 12th. I think it's 12 scale or six scale. I'm not sure,
Oh,
but it's
wow.
I corrected the location of the hold down bolts
Yeah, yeah,
because Mopar pointed it out, and it's good to have someone like look at things after you're done with them, because it might look normal to you and you might be a little punch drunk from working on it so long that it looks normal, but sometimes you need someone to point out, hey, those are in the wrong place.
yeah, yeah.
So I moved them, very easy to move with Blender. I just went in, selected all the little points. I did it on both sides at the same time. I did this one and this one at the same time because they both had to move in.
Right, right.
And then when I did those, after I was done with that, I did this one and moved those in.
Huh.
And I think they look pretty good now.
Yeah, it does. It actually does.
So maybe early this week I'll get to prime them and paint them and put them on the model and see what they look like.
Yeah, yeah. Are you painting them chrome or like engine color?
Engine color.
Oh,
It'll be
okay.
orange.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
printed them out. I had printed out the bad set first, and that night they finished around a little after 11. And I really wanted to print the other ones, the new ones out. So I was like, screw it. I just set it up, and I'll set an alarm for 3 o'clock to take them off the printer. Well, 5 o'clock comes along when it's time to go to work, and gee, that alarm, I guess I never heard it. So I went in there real quick and took them off the printer, cleaned them up a little bit, and went to work.
Yeah, Miguel is really getting good at it.
Yeah. Oh, he's phenomenal at it.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't forget he's got a lot of computer technology in the background.
Yeah,
That,
I
that
know. I was
helps a lot.
watching
That helps a
when he
lot.
when he was showing those games that he created for his kids and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that too. That too. That helps a lot too.
I've only been doing this Blender for a little over a month, and
Yeah.
I mean, it took me almost a year to get to where I was with Fusion. So
Wow. So you like this Blender program a lot better then?
I do. I think it's a little. It's got a little more user friendliness to certain things.
Yeah, yeah.
It's they're both different animals. So where there's some good things in, like doing the wheels and stuff like that in Fusion, you have a turn feature, so you can draw a profile of the outside of the wheel, and then once you have the profile, just turn it and it spins it around and makes a complete hoop.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought that was really convenient, and I wish they had that feature in here.
Miguel is in the chat.
It's, well,
He says Blender is the shit.
it is the shit, that's for sure. So I want to do this Mopar hubcap, and these pieces here are going to be tricky. These little details. So,
Wow.
but I started out with hubcaps in Fusion, so now I'm going to give the hubcaps a go in this.
Cool. I think if I was a lot younger, maybe I would get into it, but not at my age.
He said Blender has a similar feature, like a turning feature.
Yeah, I guess he does. It
I
does.
need
I
to
don't
be
know.
enlightened.
He probably would know. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, if he comes in later, we'll talk.
As far as I got is to delete the boxes. Is as far as I got. Couldn't get any further than that. But it'd be cool if you he showed that he put a body, but he put a skeleton body over the chassis. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But he used Photoshop, I think, for the to make the body look like it's a skeleton,
Hmm.
like
I've
see
done that
through.
with I've done that in Photoshop with hoods over the engine compartment, like being closed but still being able to see the engine.
Right,
And
right.
what I would do is take the same picture, one with the hood off, one with the hood on, and
Oh
then
yeah, yeah.
like blow in the the image of the engine over the hood, so it would like look
Right,
like you were looking through the hood,
yeah.
but
Well,
you would
that's
still
what
have the edges of it.
that Royce Oyson. That's what he does. He does negative, and he takes a
Mm-hmm.
picture of the body, and then he takes a picture of the chassis with the interior, and then he puts them somehow together, and then all you see is the outline of the body, but you see
Yeah.
all the inside of it
Yeah,
of
it
the car.
works really really well if you don't move the model. If you
Yeah,
move the model, you might offset the next the registration of the second picture.
right,
So what
right.
I used to do is I used to have people take a picture with the hood off, and then carefully just kind of drop the hood in place without touching the car, and then take the second picture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ron Olson. He's been writing for the car magazines and model car magazines for quite a while now.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of the name before?
It sounds familiar. Yeah, I probably, if he's done scale auto, I've seen it because
Oh yeah, he's always in Skill Auto. He's won awards and whatnot.
yeah, I've had every issue of that from when
Yeah, so
from the
did
knee.
I at one time.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to get rid of a lot of them when I was moving,
Yeah.
and I just ordered some select issues off of eBay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this being one of them.
Oh yeah.
It's a good issue.
Yeah, I like Tim Boyd's column all the time. But he
Yeah,
hasn't been writing for magazines for very much lately.
yeah. I gotta run outside for a minute and move my
Yeah.
car out of the garage.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Hi, Precious Journal. How you doing? Hi, Miguel.
What's up, guys?
Not much. Dominic just went to his car to warm it up or something.
Oh, is he going somewhere?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Well, it's probably getting cooler in certain areas. I know it's cold here.
My wife ordered some stuff that's about to show up, so I gotta step away here in a moment.
Okay.
What you guys been up to?
Oh, not much. I've got the motors situated in the chassis now, so it's basically just put the rest together on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just find that I build a lot less now that I'm retired than I did when I was working. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Yeah, we're not on when it's bedtime. No, not this time. Not on the weekend.
Whew.
Yeah, Dominic did a nice job on that valve cover.
Did he get one printed yet?
Yeah, oh yeah. He was showing it earlier.
Oh, cool. I want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, he moved the bolt holes closer to where
Cool.
they're supposed to be at.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that Big Cheese just found out his sister-in-law has got leukemia, so he's
Who?
trying to get money together
Who?
because I know you people in the States don't have all health plans and whatnot. It's pretty expensive for leukemia treatment if you don't have no health plan, right?
Yeah, pretty much impossible. I mean, if you don't have medical coverage, you don't have medical coverage. I mean,
Yeah. So I donated $20 towards it
who is
to
it?
Big Chief 60. He's in Texas. Yeah, he comes in the chat sometimes, the odd time.
Hmm.
He was in chat earlier. He's sharing the live feed right now.
How do you do that?
How did he do that? I have no idea. I have no idea. Some people, they know different things about how to share things and whatnot. I have no clue. You're talking to a nerd when it
As
comes
far
to
as
that.
I'm aware, there's not a way to do that.
Oh, yeah, he uses his phone, I guess. Because I just saw it on Gmail. Hi, Mark.
Somebody-
How's it going, Mark?
Trying. Giving it a shot.
Well, as long as you try, right?
Yeah. What you working on? Looks like a Malibu.
Nova.
Oh, okay.
Nope, Nova.
The Nova he started about 4 years ago.
Yeah, no. I got my Zin now and everything all slides together.
Cool.
And hand built the seat with the wings on it. I'm just starting to do the interior here so I can get this stuff all built in. Got the dash figured out where that's got to go. Oh, I was hoping to have a video out here on Thursday, but with everything going on, just didn't have time to work on it.
How's the weather over there, Mark? Oh,
It's what, plus 14 today, light breeze.
yeah, it's 10 over here. Was in the minus this morning.
Yeah, I think we're getting down to like 1 and -1 during the night now, but still fairly nice out.
Yeah, it's supposed to warm up for all next week, so
Yeah.
it's supposed to be in a plus sign, plus 16 or 17.
That's not too bad.
No,
Be right back. I gotta go get my wife's delivery.
yeah, no problem.
Keeping you sleep, John?
What's that?
Keeping yourself busy?
Yeah, try to keep busy. I got the motor in the 65.
Cool. Looking good so far.
Trying to get this camera to focus. What's that?
Looking good so far.
Yeah, I did the angle boots on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty well what 10 Celsius would be, Mary. Yeah, me and Miguel were, well, he decided to go live again later on that night. I think we were doing it till about 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, no. 9 o'clock bedtime.
Yeah.
I'm getting too
Well, you got to
old.
do something to kill the time when you're retired. So, trying to get the government to extend my unemployment. They were supposed to get back to me, but you know how the government works. They take their time.
I'm back.
Yeah, it's about normal.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, go.
Yeah, I ordered more of those crimp beads, eh? I got all 5 packs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, $2 a piece. Can't go wrong there.
Oh.
That way it'll
I got
last
the
me
super
till
boss.
I hit the grave.
I got the super boss truck on the way.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, John is at a car show right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mopar? So it's
Yeah,
going to be
Mopar
quiet
not
here
yet.
today.
Yeah, that's quiet.
Empty axis.
Yeah, I
I
figure
think I gotta get.
you get that motor, you get the motor done, Miguel. That'd look pretty cool in here, in this Nova.
What motor?
The one you were working on, putting people's names on, the oil pan and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
The
Was that
last one you
Chevy Big
did.
Block? Yeah, I think it was Chevy Big Block or something.
What color are you gonna paint that Nova, Mark?
Not sure yet. I'm looking at some decals for it. Picking up decals and
Oh
some
yeah,
skulls and stuff like that. So maybe I'll call it voodoo or something like that. So it might end up some sort of gunmetal gray or metallic black or something.
right. That'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe a bright red cage or something. Cage and floor pans, and then like a deep metallic black or dark gunmetal or something.
Yeah,
Put maybe bright red voodoo along the side of the car. Just call it voodoo, something like that.
That would be cool.
that'd be
You
cool.
got to name the car. You got to name it, right?
Did you have fun lining up the fenders to the body?
That wasn't too bad. Everything taped into place, and then off where those pins had to go. Because I had to drill 2 holes on each side, put the tubes in, and then put the pins
Right.
in the tubes, put the fenders on, tape them into place, and then glue slide another piece of tube onto the pin, fix that down with some super glue, and then use a 5-minute epoxy to glue the other piece to the fender. This way now
Right.
everything comes in and out. What I'll probably do though is on the front here, find some plastic tube that actually
Right.
fit over to the frame rails. So when the front end goes on, it sits right about there. So if I glue tubes to it, then it's supported here at the back of the fender and on the front. Not that the front end will come off very much. It'll go on one way or another.
Yeah.
We'll get it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start building the 4-link here pretty soon. Get that all figured out. Figure I might do that.
Yeah. Dirt Mauler's closing shop, eh? Miguel.
Who?
I didn't
Dirt
know
Mauler.
that, but
Yeah.
I did notice that yesterday Ron's website was offline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dirt Mauler's been having health issues, so he's packing it up.
Is he?
Yeah. Which sucks because his 4 links and all that is one of the best that I know of. Maybe somebody will buy him out or something.
Who's that?
Dirt modeler.
Oh,
He does a lot of brackets and whatnot for pro stocks and dirt track cars and things of that nature. Steve was here. Must not do something.
Curb?
Yeah, he was in chat earlier. Maybe his wife's do list. Maybe he had to do that.
Honeydew
Yeah.
list. Yep, in there. Oh shit.
Yeah, I did a bunch of work in the chicken coop today. I'm getting more chickens, more like layers.
Uh-huh.
How many chickens do you have, Mark?
We got the 5 silkies, but we're getting 6 just regular layers.
Wow. You must live out in the country then.
Yeah, if you want to call it that, yeah.
If you want to call it that.
We're in the mountainous bush. Nothing but trees, lakes, and bush.
Fix me some bush.
Heard gunfire earlier today.
What?
Oh yeah, somebody's probably still hunting. It's all bush here, right? So I'm still looking for the deer, I guess.
I hope so.
Me too. I'm gonna have to fix somebody. Or bury somebody or hide bodies.
Right?
I guess spoke rims would be really hard to 3D print, Miguel?
The print? I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't think it'd be impossible. Probably wouldn't be
No?
too bad. I think modeling them would be harder than printing them.
Yeah, yeah. No, I just considering because the spokes itself might be very fragile, right?
You're better
Yeah.
off printing 2 halves of the rim, like your inner and your outer, and then just use thin wire to make the spokes, and then glue your 2 halves.
Well, I've seen people
I've seen-
make wire rims using wire and
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. You print your 2 halves of your
yeah.
rim, and then your hub, right? And you just drill the holes around the hub, stick all your wires in it, cross them the way they need to be crossed. A little bit of a groove or something in
Yeah, that's true.
the outer rim. Lay it down, put your top piece of the outer rim on, you're done. See, a lot of guys do that with the motorcycle rims.
Rusty, I hand the phone to Mary. I'm sure she can figure it out better than you can. They play more on the phone than we do. Yeah, I've seen some people that like make a jig, to wire their front wheels, for rails and whatnot. Dragsters. So, did you figure out how to install that game yet, Miguel, or no?
I haven't even been trying.
Oh,
Been busy with doing other shit.
oh yeah. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Okay, John said the Model King will at the car show too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think his name is Dave Burrick, something like that. That's who Steve gets his model kits from.
Is that?
Yeah. But he can't get no Revell kits, only AMT and BC, I think. That's it. I see the 66 Fairlane is out, the white one on the box. I was going to order a couple until I saw the price.
How much are they?
$55.
Damn.
Yeah.
Welcome to Canada.
What's that?
Said welcome to Canada, right?
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to Canada. Yeah. You got that right. Oh, it would have been free shipping, but still. I can't see me forking up $55 for just a model car.
For a chunk of plastic. Well, I just spent 75 on that Super Boss. But it's also a discontinued kit, so I was lucky to find it.
I was talking to someone from Australia. He goes, he was showing me that he wanted this model kit. Then I saw what it was shipping to him. I go, wow. For one model kit, 65. $65.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple sites like that for shipping in Canada. Wasn't that one car model was like $21 or something? It's like, okay, cool, nice price. Shipping, $85. I said, you can keep your fucking chunk of plastic, buddy.
Yeah, it is
I ain't
crazy.
giving you fucking I'm not giving you $65 for shipping. And that was
Well,
a
they got to
business,
eat and put gas in the car, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was from the States.
Well,
When
yeah, they don't
when
want
I saw
McDonald's.
that,
They
I'm
want
like,
a freaking steak dinner. They want a steak dinner. They don't want McDonald's.
yeah, well, they can chew on their plastic.
Yeah, yeah. eBay
company.
now a lot of places on eBay they'll charge you import charge on top of your shipping.
Oh, I don't get nothing. Their prices are so goddamn far out to lunch. It's not funny.
Yeah, you got that right.
There's nothing. I've looked for parts for vehicles. I've looked for models. I've looked for tools, all kinds of things. And everybody friggin' talks it up. Oh, get it from eBay. Get it from eBay. And I mean, I don't think there's anything on eBay that's less than $35 shipping.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've looked at a couple parts and it was like $15 for the part, but $160 for shipping. I wanted to make the point. I says, "Are you at the fucking lunch, you dumbass? Like, really?" Like,
Well,
yeah.
that
So
guy,
I don't know what's so.
That
I
guy,
don't know
the
what's so
one guy
special
that
in
comes in
eBay.
here at the odd time, Richard, I think his name is. He ordered one bottle, I think, of gravity paint. It cost him $45 just to ship it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he lives in Calgary, I think.
A lot of my stuff comes
Crazy.
from the States if I can't get it here in Canada.
Yeah.
But most
I
of my
order a
stuff
lot of
I'll
stuff.
get from. I get a lot of stuff from Sunward Hobbies and Hobby Wholesale.
I order a lot of stuff from
All my
Ted's Model Works.
who?
Ted's Model Works. I think that's what it's
Ted?
called.
Ted?
He's got like
Oh, that's right.
34 different aftermarket companies that he deals with.
Yeah. Well, for aftermarket, like
Ted's
detail
Model
parts.
Marketplace or something like that.
Yeah. I use Ted's. I use Detail Master and Off the Sprue.
Yeah.
That's the three I go for. Sometimes, once in a while, if I can't find it somewhere else, I'll go to Model Car Garage.
Yeah. Well, out the Sprue, he's selling ProTech and Model Car Garage stuff now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's where a lot of my stuff comes from, right? Okay, definitely. Yeah, no, I got a lot
Yeah,
of.
my phone won't work on Restream either, Mary. I don't know why. It just won't accept the camera. Won't let the camera work or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, $20. Well, $20. I would buy models by the dozen for $20 a pop for a model. Just like some of these people that buy kits and they break them up and then they sell them part for part on eBay. And ask a ridiculous amount of money for one part. But people buy them.
Yeah, well, if you need it, you need it, right?
Oh boy.
I look on Craigslist and Kijiji. The odd time you'll find model kits on there. The odd time, but not very often.
Yeah.
And I think Facebook has a marketplace close to in my area, and I check that once in a while.
Did I hear you back, Dominic?
Or he had to go somewhere. I don't know. Maybe he said he'd
Thought
be
I
right
just heard
back.
you.
So, oh, You making a custom rim, Miguel?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, just playing with
For boat
designs.
touring car.
Oh, nah, just
Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Welcome, Big Charlie. It's probably Zeno is not here.
hopefully he's feeling better.
Oh, he said he was. He sent me an email, I believe, yesterday. Said he was doing better. Yeah, so everybody where Big Chief 60 lives in Texas, they're doing a raffle, and the whole neighborhood got together and baked goods and barbecuing stuff and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Doing pretty good, Big Charlie. Living the dream, as they would say.
You have dreams?
What's that?
Did you have dreams? Mine went away when I had kids.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, welcome back.
Hey, Dominic.
Did not go according to plan. I had my 70 Montes in the garage here, and the girl downstairs, her boyfriend is working on some car he brought home from the junkyard in the garage next to my car. And she said, "Can you move it out for a little while so he can work on his car?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right." But the car hasn't been started so long. It's cranking and cranking and cranking. And I could see the battery because the hood was open. Positive cable started smoking. The positive terminal cranking too long. I said, "Nope, this ain't starting."
Yeah. I think you're right, Charlie.
Trickle charger on it. I'll let it sit with the trickle charger for a few days and see what happens. It tried to
Can you see my screen,
right,
Dominic?
gas up there, but it just caught that.
You see my screen?
What was that?
Can you see my
Yes.
screen?
Can you make it larger, John? Yes. Can John? I'm asking John if he can make it larger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes time. My laptop is slow.
It's my.
Or I'm slow. One of the two.
Oh, I know. I see why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
like
you?
accordion when you do that.
Yeah. No, and I saw a guy.
But what you do is. Go ahead.
I saw a guy do a wheel like that online. He did like 1/8 of the wheel, then mirrored it for the other side, and then spun it like that, like you did.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the route I'm going to have to take. But I was just looking at Fusion has like you can do a profile like the outer hoop that you have there.
Uh-huh.
If you were to cut it, like when you had it all collapsed on top of itself.
Yeah.
If you go to the 90-degree turn on it, like you look at it from 90 degrees. Yeah, like that, and you're looking at the open end. In Fusion, you can draw the profile of that open end, and then do a revolve function, and it'll make that whole wheel go. The whole hoop go around. It's a little bit different, but this works too. I think you just have to draw.
I mean, you can do.
You have to draw a little more.
I think it gives you more flexibility.
I think it does too. You're right. It does.
Here I can go create a couple more spokes if I wanted to.
So now once you you turned those around, every time you draw from one spot, the other 5.
Well, because I have an array modifier. So the way that you
Oh.
do this is you create the original section here. Let me delete these here. You create, well, here, I'll just do it from scratch. Let me save this.
Can you look at that from the Y? Yeah, that profile there. See the end?
Uh-huh.
That little, that looks like a step right there?
Yeah, you're talking about this edge right here.
Yes. So now let's say if you were to continue that like back towards the outside of the wheel on the bottom, and then like and then straight down from the very outer top piece.
Well, all I would do here is I would.
No, I'm just saying I'm just telling you how it worked in Fusion.
Oh, okay.
So if you went from that bottom corner to the outside of the wheel, directly down from the furthest point, right there. Now you go up, right. So now you have a box, an L-shaped box, right?
Right.
So now Fusion would let that becomes a plane, and Fusion would let you select that plane and then do revolve around the center point, and that's how you would get your hoop. I just wanted to describe how it works in Fusion.
Yeah, I gotcha. I understand.
Okay. Yeah. So, but this, I just have to learn this. That's all. Because I want to do this hubcap here, and when John goes back to the regular screens, I had this hubcap up on the screen before, and it's got some small details on the bottom here that wrap around. They're on the top and they're on the side, So I didn't even know how I was going to do that in Fusion. So now I'm not even going to bother. I want to try and just do it straight up from here. So,
yeah, it shouldn't be too hard in Blender.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to make segments and pick them out and pull them. So. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, doing pretty good, Mike.
Pushing that car around.
Miguel didn't see your valve cover, Dominic.
Oh yeah, he said you printed one. Let's take a look. Let me see that shit.
All right, here it comes. Bloop.
Awesome. Wow.
I moved the bolt points in, like you said, like Mopar pointed out.
Right.
I did the opposite, the two on each end. These two first, moved them in, and then the other two moved them in.
Yeah, perfect.
And doing it in that skeleton view, real easy.
Yep, because then you just grab the vertices that you want, and you can just slide them right over.
Yep. So.
What do you think of that, Miguel?
I can't see it. Oh yeah, cool. Nice looking seat.
Are you printing that, Mark?
Yeah. But it ended up too big for the car.
Cool.
So I modified a different seat. But at least I've got that. Now I can make them for whatever.
That's cool. I might break down one day and buy a printer. Who freaking knows?
You're gonna do it. You got to do it.
Yeah, I'll be a freaking fossil by the time I figure it out too.
Nah, it's not hard at all.
John, you got to look at it this way. All the time you're on hold with the government, put it to good work and play with the Blender.
Yeah, you could be printing.
What? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes.
That's true enough.
So let me see. I'm going to simulate a detail similar to what you were showing me there. I'm going to take, let's see, let's go into edge mode, and I'm going to split these three. Actually, you know what? I'll center it on this spoke. That's what I'll do.
Can you make it larger, John? Can you put in full screen, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm going to subdivide it. I grabbed these 4 edges here, and then I just did a subdivide, right-click subdivide to give me an extra edge there. And I'll do the same thing here, right-click subdivide. So then what I'll do is I'll switch to face mode, and I'll select those, and I'll do an inset. No, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. Inset. Nope. I need to hit it twice, I think. What the hell? Come on. Inset. It's supposed to let me... Maybe I'm not doing what I think I'm supposed to be doing.
Is it a scaling feature? Do a scaling feature maybe?
Well, you're supposed to be able to connect the 2 faces. I wonder if maybe it's because one's vertical and one's horizontal. Let me try it here. See how it's 2 faces or 1?
Yep.
If you tap I once, you get this. If you tap I twice, you get this.
Okay.
So what I was trying to do is that, but with these 2 faces, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me.
Okay.
But that's okay. Then so what I'll do is I'll just take these 3 verts or these 3 edges, and I'll subdivide those twice. Wait, why didn't it do this one? Oh, it did, but it didn't connect them. Oh, you know what? There must be like a face here that's not connected or something. Let me merge by distance. See if I can fix that. All right, so yeah, see, this gives me individuals, but this only gives me the one face. So somehow that face wasn't connected. Yeah, it's still not connected. Why is it?
What was that? There was a weird line that showed up on the left-hand side.
Yeah, that's because these faces aren't connected properly for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I merge those. Let me see if that works. Yeah, see, it's connecting over to here.
Yeah.
Instead of to here. I don't see any extra geometry. I was goofing around with those bevels and insets and stuff. I'm sure I goofed something up here, but let me try it this way. Okay. I'm sure that's why it wasn't letting me do that, the thing I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
If I come over here and I select these, no, it won't let me do it here either. Maybe that's just a way Blender does the vertical versus horizontal. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna take these. Let me extrude along face normals. Oh yeah, see, it's doing it here too. Those verts aren't connected for some reason. Because it shouldn't do that. Where's my?
Tell it to make as one.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think there's a command for that, isn't there?
Yeah, see, this vert is not.
I think I remember one of the learning sessions. It said make as one, or make solid or something, and then it turns it all into one piece, right?
I think that did the trick. Try it now. Yeah, that did it.
Yeah, you
all
go.
Right. Okay. So then if I do that here, then I would make those smaller, and then if I grab these edges and I bevel those, I'm just trying to figure out how you might go about doing the that geometry that you're looking for.
Right.
Maybe just this one. See, it's trying to bevel on the inset instead of on the face. and I don't want that.
Mhm.
Let me try deleting those. See if I can get it to go the way that I want it. Oh, it still wants to go on that face.
What
Hey,
if you
Dominic, do you use a
subdivide that
lot
top?
of seat buckles for your model
What if you
build-ups?
subdivide that top face?
This one?
Yeah. If you divided it in two, it might it wouldn't go all the way to the back, you know?
Yeah,
It looks like it's doing what you want.
that gets better. It's still flat though. It's still not giving me any contour. So that's definitely better. Let me think about how I'm doing this. Back all of this out of here. Boop, 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 boop.
Dominic, do you use a lot of seat buckles for your build-ups or no?
Do I use a lot of like belt seat belts?
Yeah, like photo etch.
No, not really, but on select things I will. Like I'm doing a model of
Yeah,
my 70 Monty.
I'm trying to find the best 5-point harness,
Oh
but I
yeah, no, I
find a
don't.
lot of them are. Oh,
Yeah, I don't deal with 5-point stuff. It's just regular stock seat belts.
okay.
What do I got here? We have distributor, radiator face, wire looms, braided line, battery hold down, stock car hinges, carburetor linkage, lower scoop straps, lower scoop hardware. Where the hell's my seatbelt shit? That's all distributors, fans. All I've got here is just the regular seatbelt stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't have the latch or the cam style. I was looking at getting some.
Yeah. I like the ProTech ones. Like Claudia. The ProTech are easy to install, I find, anyways.
I don't have a lot of ProTech stuff yet. Mostly Detail Master.
Claudia, you having fun with your son today?
Oh, shit, it did it. Okay, so
Hi, Sue. How you doing? And Paul. At least we had a lot of people from the UK at this time. Hey, Miguel. That's a good thing. Probably not through the week because we're doing it so late. Well, who's doing goblins? Ice Queen, you?
That's pretty interesting.
It's not what I wanted, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out why some of these faces are behaving the way that I want them to, and others aren't. But you see how these three in the center, it lets the inset bridge the two faces, but for some reason over on the left and right side, it's behaving oddly. It's got to be this vert right here. Maybe this one? Yeah, this one. Look at that. See how that one's not attached?
Right.
Let me see. Try it now. Okay, so now there's got to be another one that's not attached somewhere. My guess is, oops, guess is this one right here.
Hi, William. How you doing?
Oh, there it is, right there. Why
Well,
is
that's
that doing
one
that?
less. That's one less squirrel around here.
Yes.
That squirrel picked the wrong bird feeder to play with.
You send him packing?
Oh, he's packed. He's packed, and his trip went everywhere. Be surprised what a 357 Magnum does to those freaking gray squirrels.
Oh, jeez.
And see, I'm allowed to shoot around here because I have a section of property here that's registered as a outdoor gun range.
Cool.
And the cops know it. So if anybody ever called in saying, "Oh, I hear gunfire," and it's off season of hunting or something, they ask for the property. Where are you? And then sometimes I'll get a phone call. Are you firing off rounds or something? Says, "Yep, I'm on my gun range." Okay. I usually call it in though, unless it's a squirrel.
Right.
It's like, hey, just in case you get a call, I am on my gun range date. They're okay. It's kind of nice being able just to walk outside and walk 30 feet from the door and start shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin had that in his property in Maryland.
Yeah. Well, see, with me, I mean, since it's basically a mountainous bush just behind the house here, it's kind of flat land for about 60, 70 feet. And then it's like a 12-foot cliff of rock. And then it starts going up real steep at probably like a 75-degree angle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all tree and bush. And even on the other side of that, where it starts to go down, there isn't a house for, I don't know, 25 miles.
Wow.
So I can just walk out my door, go to the backyard right here, and I've got in front of that rock face, I've got what, 40 old transport tires filled with sand, like they're all stacked on the flat.
Mm-hmm.
So it acts as a bullet stop, and then I've got my targets in front, right?
It works.
Yep. The only thing I'm not allowed to shoot here is a 50 Barrett. Anything below the 50, I can. But I don't own a Barrett yet. Well, shouldn't say that. I don't have a Barrett I can bring home yet. I got 50 AE and a 45 AE, but 357 Magnums, 308s, 30-6, and nothing fully automatic because we're not allowed that here in Canada. And I even bitch about the semi-automatics. For personal use, anyways.
Huh.
And you can't hunt with anything below a certain caliber or muzzle speed, which is to me a little stupid because, well, it's very hard to get an arrow to match any type of bullet speed.
Right.
But you're allowed bow hunting.
Yeah, that's what my brother does. Bow hunting.
They sure look at me weird when I go to the wharf in St. Andrews and I go bow fishing. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm fishing.
I want to make sure that I catch the fish.
Yeah, it's got the little grappler, like the fishing arrows on it, and then the string,
Right.
right? What's nice though, it's because it's tidal water. I don't need a fishing license. Because it's ocean water, right? It's tidal.
Right.
You don't need a fishing license.
We got a lot of good fishing up your way, Mark.
Yeah, it's not bad here.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to kind of go out in the water because you try it at the wharf. You will catch stuff, but not a lot because there's boats coming in and out all the time, right?
Right.
So, but if you head out to one of the islands where there's less boat traffic,
Yeah, we got a lot of man-made lakes up this way.
yeah, we got one just up the road, or not even an eighth of a mile, but it's also no motorboats in it because it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
drinking lake. It's one of those drinking lakes. So it's like a backup supply for St. Andrews, but there's a bunch of cabins on there that pull from it. So no motorboats, canoe and rowboat only,
Yeah.
or paddle boat, whatever.
That could be a workout, doing a rowboat.
Have you ever seen the sail ship that comes to St. Andrews when you were here, around here? That big Spanish ship, sail ship?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It comes around every year. It
Right.
docks in Cuba. Docks in Cuba for the summer or for the winter.
Right.
Apparently, you can actually sign on for the summer for that ship.
Oh,
So
cool.
you'll be on the ship all summer. Yeah,
That'd be
you
cool.
get paid. You get paid and stuff. But thing is, you're gone for like almost 3 months, right?
Right. Yeah, that would be cool.
Mom and Carl's stuff in the storage is out front, right?
I'll be back in a few minutes here.
Yeah. Okay.
Me too. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you changed your identity, Rusty. So with this blender, you could probably design buildings too. Then.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if you want to do a 125 scale like garage, you would have to do it in sections, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to print it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool though, like an old gas station from the 50s or something.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
You know, with the old gas pumps outside.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, right.
Let's see, maybe if I switched.
Hey guys, I gotta go do a couple of things here, so I shouldn't be gone long, but if I come back and
Okay.
you guys are still on, I'll join again.
All right, bro.
Okay, we'll be here for a while.
We'll see you later.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Bye.
All right. Gotta look after chickens, I think. Did you see when he had his chickens in his room?
Oh, I didn't.
He had to catch them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's got chickens and roosters.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I just gotta grab something quick to eat. I'll be right back.
All right, John.
Alrighty.
Huh. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Not sure if I like it or not. Leaning towards not.
See, now if you could level off that top face
Which
and
one?
then do the one that's on an angle there, yeah, that your cursor was on.
Oh, you want it like that?
Yes, and they level that off, and then do the bevel on that edge and see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me bring it up a little bit more. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me look at it from side. And then let me in just a little. Like about right there. Like that?
See, now that gives you that gives you the shape of these fins, right? That's what I'm looking for in these fins.
Yeah.
So now, if you would have to make a lot more segments. Like you have about 10 of them there.
Yeah.
So if they were like, but I wouldn't be doing a span that large either. But what I need is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 segments in each group. So I'm gonna do like 24. That'd be 12 and 11. So that's 23, and then 2 double on the ends. So I would do 23, 27. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do 27 of them, and then the last 2 on either side would be flat. It would be like recessed. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just
Yeah. I'm just looking at like
I'm
ways
gonna
to
start playing around
manipulate
right
each of these faces.
Dad,
What?
Mom wanted
Yeah.
a cherry Dr. Pepper.
She wants a what?
A cherry Dr. Pepper. Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Let me see. Yeah, that's one. Good girl. Let's see if I subdivide those. These.
Is there a quick key for subdivide?
Let me. I don't think so. There might be. Let me check. Let me look at hotkeys here. Let's see.
Yeah, like
Key
a hotkey
map.
for subdivide.
Subdivision set. No, it doesn't look like it. If I take every other face here. Oh, I think this could be it. Very close. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is obviously not the same number of
Yeah, I know.
things that you
You're just
had,
getting at what I'm going for.
but I'm just trying to develop a method. So then if you
There
come
you go.
that way, and then you say bevel these edges. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Now, was that a scale function to bring those out like that?
Extrude on faces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at that. How about that? Okay, but
Yeah,
I think
looks,
what they actually touch this face though, right? So.
not on mine.
Oh, really?
Mine's recessed away from there.
Is it? Okay.
That 90. Yeah.
Like kind of like these were?
Yeah. No, they don't go all the way to that back wall.
Okay. All right. And how close are they to each other? Are they
They're
like one on,
they're
one
about
off,
as
one
close.
off?
Yeah, they're about as close as they are wide.
Okay, so it's a pretty even division then.
Yeah, exactly what you have there.
All right.
Yeah,
And
the only difference,
how many ribs are there per?
there were 12 higher, ribs going up, like extruded.
11. Well, I have an offset number here because I didn't subdivide it evenly, I guess. So in the center, there's going to be a gap. But I suppose I could maybe spread those a little bit,
I would
could
I would just move the ones on the right over one.
go for
'Cause
the
it-
centers.
Yeah, for the effect, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're not printing this out, so you're just doing the you're just doing it, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, see, it's still, I have 2 gap over here instead of a 1 gap.
Yeah, no, that's no big deal. I mean, that's like I said, we're just doing this to figure it out.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh.
If I Alt E, once I have these faces selected, I do Alt E, and then extrude faces along normals, and that'll give me my, you know, what you call it. So how they're not quite as tall as the edge, right? Or are they?
Yeah, they are.
Are they? Okay.
Yep.
So, oh, I'll do it again then, and I'll make them. Are they the same level, or are they taller, or almost as tall?
I'd say they're slightly. Looks like they're slightly taller.
Okay. We'll go just a little bit taller. And is it round? I forget what the picture is. It round only? Is it beveled only on the edges, or is it beveled on the front side as well?
From one side to the other, they're rounded.
Okay, so
there's no flat on them.
Yep, so like this,
all the way until they meet almost. Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. So then the front is beveled also. I can see that.
Yep.
The bottom's also probably beveled.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. No, I mean that's perfect, because once this is down to 25th scale, it's going to take out any little divots, you know.
Yeah,
like
and then you can set your, you know, the width and how many divisions you have. You can do all of that.
Yeah. No, that's the route I'm going to take right there. I don't know if you remember when I was doing the those valve covers, when I beveled that raised section in the center, I had to do the ends where it wraps down to the vertical face separate from the one that runs along the top, and it kind of gave like a weird gap in between the two. There was like I forget what you called it. It was a weird geometry, I guess. But once it printed out, you can't see that.
Right.
Because it was so small that
the resin kind of fills in the gap.
Yeah. So, and I think with this here, the same thing will happen. Like if they're a little too flat on the ends, it's going to be negligible.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there you go.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Point me in the right direction.
I'll show you how I did the whole wheel thing. So, starting from a blank file, I create a mesh circle. I usually go with 10 millimeter radius. And then I do, like if I want a 5-spoke wheel, then I do like something like 50 vertices. 5 spokes, 50 vertices, so each vertice is going to have 10. But because I know I'm gonna delete at least half of these, and because they're connected to each other, then each fifth is going to have 11 vertices instead of the 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because the 11th one is connecting it to the next side.
Right.
So now I've got 11 sections, and then I'm going to set my pivot point to 3D cursor. I'm going to add, go back into object mode, and I'm going to add a empty plane axis. That gives me just an empty object in the middle that I can rotate. Then I go back to my circle with my 11 points, and I'm going to add a modifier array. So now you start with 2. I know I want 5 spokes, so I'm going to set 5 as my count. Uncheck the relative offset and check the object offset, because I want to offset based on the object. The object I'm going to specify is that empty that I selected.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have 11 vertices. When I select that empty, I can hit rotation on the x-axis, so I hit RX, and then when I rotate it, I get my 11 axes,
Mm-hmm.
or my 5 segments, and then
Right.
they should connect each other perfectly, like as soon as I get, right there. And if you'll notice, if I go a little bit farther, then they start to gap.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So once I have the perfect amount of segment, rotation, then the vertices will connect to each other. But I'm not even going to do that just yet, because I want to be able to. I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to hide that array, just so that I can show you how I'm doing the editing. So since I set my pivot point to 3D cursor, any edits that I do, like if I do an extrude and then a scale, it automatically scales towards the cursor. Extrude, scale, extrude, scale. So it goes towards my cursor.
Yeah.
Now I can still choose to scale it, or I can still extrude it on the x-axis, or I'm sorry, the
Right.
z-axis to go up and down.
Right.
But if
That's
I
what it was.
go on the x-axis or the y-axis, it does weird things while I have my cursor set to center. So just keep in mind, certain behaviors are going to be different based on your pivot point. But so what I would do here is I would grab all of them, extrude, scale, and that gives me the start of my wheel.
Right.
And then if I want the outer rim, I can extrude Z, extrude scale, alt click to get my ring, extrude Z, extrude scale, and you can see how I start building my profile. I'm gonna build another extrude Z, extrude, whatever design I wanted to do. And then I could come in here and I could, let's say I want to grab, I don't know. Let me see here. Let's grab this one and this one. Let's see, not this one. How about skip 2? And then what I could do is, something silly or whatever, and start creating my wheel geometry. But anyway, so then if I go back into object mode, select my empty, and then hit R for rotate, Z axis. Oops, I got to go back here and turn my array back on. Sorry. When I start to rotate it, it all fits into place.
Right.
Boom.
Cool.
And you could edit it this way if you wanted to. And that's what you saw me doing a little bit ago. I left the array mode active so that I could see it, and then when I go into edit mode, I'm only going to edit this one pie section, but any changes I make are going to show up on all 5 spokes.
Yeah.
So you could
pretty convenient.
You could do it however you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like a dunk rim.
A dunk rim? Yeah. I mean, you could do some interesting stuff. And then if it gets, if your eyes get a little bit cluttered, then you just turn the visibility of your array off. So it's still active, but you can turn it off so that you don't see it, so that you can focus on that one section and start dealing with, whatever geometry you're messing with here.
Yeah. Now it looks like Rodan.
I was thinking
That's
like
pretty cool.
mama bird feeding the little baby bird.
Yeah. I've got that going on in real life over here with my parakeets.
Bridge edge loops, give me an edge there. Oh, also, if you turn off the visibility, you can set it so that like, when you're in edit mode, it turns off. So,
Oh yeah.
you have your array here, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But you can set it so that like whatever mode you're in, it's either on or off. But yeah, it's pretty easy to. I mean, it took me a little bit to get used to like this whole remembering that my pivot point was what it was, because the problem is like if I have my pivot point set to center and then I want to adjust a couple of these vertices and I hit scale and I think, oh, I want to bring them closer together. Well, it doesn't scale that way because my pivot point is set to center.
Right.
But if I change my pivot point to median, then I hit scale, then I can bring them together.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. The behavior is different based on what your pivot point is. And then if I want to bring them back, I can, then I can start doing that stuff.
Right.
Oh, that's an interesting geometry. Like you could do, oh, that's pretty cool actually. Let's see, I'm gonna do that on a couple of these and see how it looks. Let's see, from the edge, nope, not that one.
Custom made rims by Miguel.
Yeah, right. Take two, skip one, take two, skip one, take two. Interesting.
You said
Yeah.
no that stuff already, Miguel, or no?
No,
No.
not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of cool for the lip of the
It
rib.
keeps disappearing.
What's
I don't know
disappearing?
why. I don't know why they're taking the messages away. I have no idea, William, because I'm not doing anything.
Hey, what's up, John Claus? Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat, guys.
Well, no. William is saying that he tried to say hello to a plastic monkey and it keeps disappearing. I don't know. Hi, Hart. How you doing? Mitzel must be hi in your language in the Philippines. Huh? Is that what it means? Looks a little blurry now.
Real blurry.
Your screen.
My screen?
Yeah.
You're blurry.
Go back to multi-screen. Let's see what it looks like.
Good on my screen.
Yeah, you're losing your signal too, Miguel.
You're losing your signal, not me.
Oh, is it me?
I don't know.
Well, you only got 2 bars on your signal thing. Dominic is full.
I'm
Oh,
full.
it's-
I just had some chicken soup.
I'll tell you.
Well, that's probably why your Wi-Fi is full.
It's full of chicken soup.
Not
Is there
too
a way
bad,
to
Art.
set the?
Doing pretty
Is there a
good.
way to set the object physically on the grid so like the bottom surface is on the grid? Because like if I scroll around, like I look, it's running through the middle of the object. That it looks like.
Raise your.
Just do that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought there was like a setting, like a something. Oh, there it goes.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Or I mean, there might be, but I just don't know it.
All right. What I did was I clicked on the X and I moved it so it's even with the bottom of the cursor, with the cursor there on the Z-axis. So hopefully that's sitting on the grid now.
And you could set those vertices so that they're at 0 on the x-axis. You can also turn that off, the grid. If you don't want to see the grid, you can turn it off.
I don't mind having the grid there. I just I'm used to it being my work mat. I guess once I have the size of the object nailed down, I can get rid of the grid, and it really wouldn't matter. Oh, I got those instructions from you, and I never tried it.
Oh, to set your size?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mine set to use meters, and then I just in my head, when I see it says 2 meters, I just register that as 2 millimeters. I don't even convert it.
Okay.
You can do it either way.
What are you making, Dominic?
I'm just messing around right now.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, I'm going to try making that hubcap I showed you before.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That little dogfish hubcap.
I go to Cookie to Wynn's house to watch them.
Oh, cool. It fits. Fits.
What's
You
that,
got
John?
the chassis in.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Very nice.
Fits really good. Hi, Julian. How you doing?
Well, that's an interesting wheel design.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it, but it's interesting.
Something Boyd and Colin would design something like that. Yeah, it all weird kind of rims.
Yeah, he did.
So did you watch that video I sent you a
Yeah,
link of Miguel yesterday?
Did I watch what video?
That video of that carbon 68 Charger.
No.
Oh,
Did you send me a link to it?
yeah, I put it in the chat. Remember?
No.
Oh,
I didn't go watch it.
want me to put link it again?
Oh, I'm sure I can find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 68 Charger carbon fiber.
Weird.
Oh, the rim has teeth.
That was weird.
Excuse me.
I guess so. I don't know. I'll probably scrap this.
Maybe if you filled in between the two spokes, like a flat piece,
Mm-hmm.
and then have it that you could paint the flat piece is different than the chrome. Yeah, something like that.
Man, looks like a hubcap. It's almost similar to the 65 Chevelle Z16 and a spoke style hubcap. Yeah, I'll be right back.
What if I go inset, extrude on face normals, delete that face, That's interesting.
What's that?
Lots
I
of
said
angles.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Flatten those.
Oh, more part not is there.
Uh-oh.
Everybody hide.
Jump out and yell surprise when he gets in.
Where's he at?
He's in the chat.
Oh, I thought he was coming in.
Ah.
How
Yeah,
was
Or
the show?
maybe he just got home, I think.
Spent $200 at Model King.
Yeah.
Get some goodies.
Next time you do that, John, send us a list so we can give you a list to pick up for us.
Yeah, really.
I just cut the hood out of my Cornet for carburetors.
It. Let's see it.
Oh, there.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I was going to paint it, but I figured, well, I'd better cut the wool out first before I paint it. That's why I didn't paint it at the same time I painted the body.
Chip Foose used to do that. He would paint the whole car, then decide he wanted to put a hood scoop on the hood, and just attack it with a friggin' grinder. I'm like, what the heck? They make a perfect hole in it.
I know. Dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, usually I paint the body last, Dominic.
Mm-hmm.
Usually.
That's usually the first thing I do because I love painting bodies. That's my favorite part. So I was like, okay. Then I got to sit there and try and fit things to a painted body. So I buy another kit. So I have a regular plastic body to do all my work to,
Right.
all my fitting.
That's a good idea. Mo Burnett will probably send me pictures of what he picked up.
What a tease.
Yeah. That looks different.
That's your nice way of saying it's ugly?
No, it's different, like, unique.
Look, John, if you don't like it, you can just say.
What do you want, the display case for your models, John? Hey, John, Mark, welcome back.
There we go. Good to go for a while now. Did you run the store?
Probably another hour, maybe another hour, John. Pause. Maybe less. Probably about an hour.
So, did I miss anything good?
What's that?
Did I miss anything good?
No. We're just watching Miguel and Dominic do drawings.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're watching Miguel do drawings. You're watching me fumble around.
That's all I'm doing too.
Well, they always say mistakes become masterpiece.
That was Bob Ross's happy little accidents.
Yeah.
I want to know who said that so I can punch him in the face.
Oh, okay, John Claus.
Wasn't
I'll
it?
look up. I'll look forward to. I'll look for him
Wasn't
anyways.
it? Wasn't it Edison that said there failed 2,000 times making the light bulb? He says, I didn't fail 2,000 times. I says, I found 2,000 ways not to make a light bulb.
Yeah.
There you go.
He didn't fail. He just found 2,000 ways to not make it.
Like WD-40 was the 40th try to make water displacement.
Yep. Not a lot of people know that
Just-
either.
Just think if they had been better at their jobs, it could be like WD-12.
Yeah. So what did 1 through 39 do?
Yeah.
Holy hell. Yeah. It would be nice to have a good chunk of this car done.
Here's my lucky charm wheel.
Huh.
I thought maybe you had the actual head of Lucky Charms in there.
Looks like a dartboard. That white glove guy is up at that guy's place, Doug. The
Right now?
10,000 kits today, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully he finds some good stuff.
Oh, you already had Doug put them away for him. I said to him, well, you'd probably be spending more than you expect.
I always do when I go to the model shop.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a model shop to go to.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have the mom and pop's hobby shops come back.
That's the one I go to is a mom and pop.
Yeah. Not too many of them around anymore.
Nope.
The one I go to is not a mom or a pop, more like a 50-year-old virgin.
Oh, well.
Sounds like Scott's place there in Elm City. It's all done in his basement.
Guys had to be there about 40 years. And the place is so crowded you can't walk in there. But just overrun with models and mostly racing, the RC stuff.
Yeah, a lot of places went that route, RCs or trains.
He gets all the new kits in, but they're always buried behind other things.
They're buried treasure, in other words, eh?
Yeah. The new stuff is stacked from the floor up, and the stuff on the shelves has got to be there 5 years at least. And every once in a while, the fire department comes in and shuts them down. It's a fire hazard. They make them clean the place out. The guy, he must have a warehouse somewhere with kits that are 40 years old.
Wow.
And for a long time, the store next door to him was empty. And I was like, why don't you rent that place too? Expand a little bit. Guy's a little crazy though. He caught somebody stealing and chased him out of the store. Chased him into their car. They tried driving off, and he tried to reach in and grab the keys out of the car. And he got dragged by the car a little bit. And I came in one day, and he's all black and blue. His face is black and blue. His arms in a sling. I'm like, what the heck happened to you? You get in a fight? He's like, no. And he told me the story. I was like, next time, just let it go. He goes, yeah. It's not worth it.
Yes, Steve, I did. I'm working on it right now. trying anyway. It's not coming out so great.
Chew first. Swallow second.
Hey, Mike. What's going on, Dad? It might be usable. I don't know. See what happens if I bevel these. It looks disgusting. What if I send that over there, and that over there? And
There's a
then
lot of interesting sounds coming from everywhere.
Yeah, it's my daughter. She gets on these texting kicks, and all of a sudden she rapid fires them.
Well, at
Please
least be
put
thankful
more than
she's
3 words
texting
in
you.
one. Please put more than 3 words in one text.
Mine come out as stories. But I also voice text too, so.
I voice the text, and it doesn't understand me.
Yeah, you gotta talk clearly and somewhat slowly.
Yep. But New Yorkers don't do anything slowly. You don't got
And
time for that.
I've noticed people in New Brunswick do things way too slow, including drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to throw out some of my freaking 5-minute epoxy. Damn thing was pretty much full and it wouldn't cure.
Really?
Probably too old.
Hmm.
So of course I had to scrape it all off of everything I used it on and freaking wasn't happy. I'm still finding it. It's like rubber. It doesn't want to cure properly.
Yeah.
John left. Yeah.
What are you
get in
building?
just enough. Who?
Somebody's asking you what you're building, Blue.
Me? 72 Nova. Building a drag car. Custom drag car. It didn't come this way. Otherwise, it'd be a lot easier. Made a whole complete front end, removable front end. It's got the pins on it and everything, so it just slides right into the body.
Oh, nice.
Just like that. I'll probably end up cutting the scoop off because that kind of looks stupid to me. Looks like somebody tried to land freaking space shuttle or, made Snoopy's doghouse or something there. So I get all this cleaned up and then I can start getting things primed, painted. I gotta make a fuel cell for the back of this thing too. Not that you'll really see it, but
I made a
know
bunch of
it's
fuel cells. Did you see the fuel cells that I made?
don't think so. I don't remember seeing them. I'll probably scratch build one.
Well, you do 3D printing, right?
Yep. And my racing seat. I gotta find myself a good primer surfacer. I bought one and I don't like it. Of course, it came from Amazon, but I don't think I can use automotive high build primer. Gotta pick up some more silver. Curb. How's
Here's
it
all the fuel
going?
cells. Here's all the fuel cells I did.
Nice.
Hey guys, thanks John for letting me in. Oh, you let me out again.
That middle back one would probably work perfect for this because I'm not looking for one to go through. So I don't need to see it underneath. That middle thin one.
This one?
Yeah. Because I'm not going to go all the way through.
My microphone off. So you played with Blender, Steve?
Not to say today. No, I got busy. I was going to be on earlier, but got busy doing something.
Oh yeah.
You just come on and you were on there, and Deborah come home, and I had to talk to her. And next thing I knew, I was doing stuff. So. It's life.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's the way things go.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark is building a 72 Nova drag car.
Yeah, he was just saying that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was talking to my son on the phone.
Yeah, I got a couple of those, but there
I
was
got
a
few of them.
couple cars that raced here in St. John that I'd like to do, but I haven't. Getting pictures of the cars aren't too bad. The hard part is I got to get a hold of the people that actually own them, find out what kind of interiors, because most of those cars that raced around here, I'm sure, were bent sheet cars.
Well, have you been to Speedway 660?
No.
No, because I know the three girls or the two girls and the dad that race there. That's these here.
Yeah, no, this was a local track that was here in Penfield.
Yeah.
They're working on the
This is one of
truck
those
again,
printed-
Wade Miguel. Oh, the fuel cell, yeah.
Oh, that fits nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sized it specifically to fit in here.
Where
Cool.
the hell is this track?
Is that your chassis?
Yeah, I scratch built this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. What's that going under a truck? Ah, yeah, cool.
You haven't seen this before?
I've seen it together like that, but I've never seen it separate. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah,
Nice
I
looking
cut a
truck.
bunch of cross frames out so that I could put one of these
Oh yeah.
572s in here.
Right.
So I'm working on that now.
Yeah, a nice chassis.
Yeah, different motor for that.
Yeah,
Didn't you, one time, Miguel?
Yeah, I was going to use the motor out of the C5R Corvette. It's like a race car.
Yeah.
But since I've been printing these motors, I think I want to start using one of these.
Yeah, that's cool.
That Speedway 660 is in Gary.
Oh yeah.
That's well, you can't see it at the moment. I know the two. Kind of know the two girls and the dad that race there.
Yeah.
I want to try and make their. I want to try and make their three cars.
Oh.
Because all three of them are sponsored by Burton.
Oh, cool.
And they've got some really wild looking jobs on their cars.
Yeah. Most of the cars around that raced around here, they were just the names and all that stuff were just painted on for the day.
Yeah. Well, these ones here, they race quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like
Well, these ones are
they
regular
do a
street
lot.
cars. Yeah, most of these ones are just street cars, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Well, there's some too that they're the lower class. But these, the two daughters are the second highest, and the dad is the highest.
Oh yeah.
Like these cars here. That's the Toyota. That's the dad,
Oh yeah.
and then the two daughters.
Oh yeah. Okay. Stock NASCAR type cars.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, this one's all flame work,
Oh yeah.
you know. But if you notice, it says Burger King on the hood.
Yeah.
She's 48. Her dad is 48, but he's in the higher class. He's got some nice stripe work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice work. Colors.
Yeah.
Nice colors on it.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever showed you guys this, but here's my. Let me turn my autofocus off.
Well, that's your battery?
No, this is a 6-pack.
Oh, 6-pack of beer. Mhm. Cool.
Huh.
No, drag racers don't drink beer. That's not nice.
Yeah.
Here's
That's only taps.
a little bag, like a McDonald's bag
Yeah,
or
yeah, cool.
something.
Yep. I see that.
Huh.
The cup didn't turn out so great. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit.
Oh,
This
you
is
mean
one of the big gulp cups.
yeah, you mean the edges aren't quite rounded?
Well, the lid, there's just not much detail on the lid, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
I didn't pay attention to where the supports were,
Right.
so it put the supports in a place where it just made the top look messed up. And then
I
Oh,
said
wow.
speakers, yeah.
That's cool.
little speaker box for the trunk or something.
Now is that solid resin? Oh, geez.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I could make it hollow, but
Yeah.
You got to put real speakers in it so they work.
Well, that's what a guy did here. He put headphones, like those little mini headphones.
uh-huh.
He put them in his truck.
Yeah, I've done things like barrels.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, you know, when you can hear the music, and it does sound a little tinny, but then you have to say, well, it kind of almost sounds to scale.
It sounds like a little mini subwoofer.
Yeah.
If you hear some stereos in some people's cars, they sound pretty whacked out.
Oh,
Not very clear.
real cars or models?
Real cars.
Oh yeah. Well, no wonder they get them cranked up so bloody loud. You know.
Well, they got special CDs that'll play bass really.
Oh yes, yeah.
Real deep.
Yeah.
I love bass.
I do too, but there's a limit to it.
No, there's no limit, Steve.
Well,
I
I was going to learn bass. I had a bass for a while.
The only limit is your wallet.
Yeah, I had a bass for a while.
I cracked the 7-Eleven.
Was going to learn it.
What's that, Blue?
I cracked a 7-Eleven window with my truck once.
Yeah.
That's how much bass there was. It rattled the window so hard that it cracked it. Used to go around the covered parking lot setting us off. That was always fun. Oh, to be 20 again.
Yeah, what fun it was. What
Fuck being
fun it
20.
was.
I didn't have money when I was 20.
Well, no. Who said you had to have money?
I did stereo competitions with my Dodge, and I had my Dodge truck.
I started my first job when I was 20. Well, actually, my only job, but I started out when I was 20, and the gross pay, $110 a week.
That's pretty gross.
That was 1964. Or sorry, 1974.
I wasn't born yet.
I wasn't born yet. Oh, wait. Yes, I was. I was 2 years old then. I was born in 72.
And, you know, for someone out of high school, that was all right money for me. I mean, nobody else wanted to apply for the job in my school because they said they were making more money pumping gas on the weekends. And I just decided to go apply for the job because I wanted to get used to the experience of applying for a job, right?
You wanted to actually learn how to work?
Well, that too, yeah. Anyway, I walked in, I had long hair down past my shoulders, and the guy I had an interview with had a brush cut. So I immediately thought, I'm not getting this job. Anyway.
Was there a long-haired hippie freak people sign out front?
Yeah, right. Anyway, the guy hired me. He said, when when can you come to work? And I said, I don't know. I'm going to school. Because this was like a Monday afternoon. And he says, good, we'll see you tomorrow morning, 8:30. So I went to work at 8:30 the next day. And I went back and told my teachers I was working. Well, that was a good time. But
Well,
yeah,
there
like
you go.
I'd clear about 80. The best week I think it was $87 I'd clear. And I got my first check and I looked, or my pay stub, and I looked at it and I said, why am I paying union dues? The guy says, because you're getting union wage. I said, okay. I said, why am I paying into the pension? No, I wasn't paying into the pension at that time. Anyway, so I get $87, I think, clear, and then I gave Mom $20, and I didn't have a car. My parents didn't have a car, so I didn't have to worry about gasoline. Just have to worry about cigarettes, beer, pot. That's about it.
Back in the day
Easy
when
money.
gasoline was 10 cents.
What was that?
Back in the day when gasoline was 10 cents.
I don't know what gas was back then. I didn't get a car till the following year. I bought a 66 Mustang convertible. It was
You still walked a lot, right?
what's that? I still no, actually,
You still walked a lot.
it was a pretty good working car. You know, no, it wasn't a bad little car. Froze to death in the wintertime driving it to work though. I'd be driving it to work, and my buddy was with me, traveling with me. He'd fucking have to scrape off the inside of the windshield. Yeah, it was. It's kind of you look back and you think of the cars, the vehicles you've owned. There's a lot of them I wish I had been able to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad says the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cars I wish I still had.
Yeah. I wouldn't say a whole lot, but I mean,
Wish I still had my Impala. Wish I still had my 98 Z28. I had an Oldsmobile, like a 62 Oldsmobile that I wish I still had.
oh wow. Friend of mine had a 62 Buick Electra. It was black and it had a pink salmon interior.
Huh.
Like salmon color, you know?
Yeah.
They used to call it the Pimp Mobile. But it was a nice looking car, and the interior was just fucking mint. And this was probably around 70, 76, 78, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of parts already made, Miguel.
Oh, I have a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah. I got a fair amount of stuff I made in resin, but none of it's been my own design, just stuff I've copied more or less for myself anyway.
Well, now, if you check out Whole Lot Speed Shop's channel, you should see all the resin that guy has.
Yeah.
He has drawers and drawers and drawers of it. Crazy.
Well, I think 18 years.
He sold on eBay for a while there, but now he doesn't. Oh, those are big meats.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Turn the car upside down, you get a sharpened knife or a living.
Well, now that there's a big hole in the hood, do I fill it in or leave it open?
That's cool.
Your discretion is advised.
Oh, like I'm
Who's
tired.
watching what? Who's watching what on Star Wars?
Oh. It must be going to be a drag car, is it, Miguel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
There's a lot of nice wrinkle flicks.
Yeah.
December 29th should be good, eh?
What's December 29th?
The new Star Wars coming out on Disney there. The book of what the hell's his name? You see it all the time on YouTube.
Mandalorian?
Well, it's a Mandalorian type thing. He is Mandalorian.
That's a snap
but it's the
together,
book
John.
of,
Right, Miguel?
What?
Yeah, John Claus is asking what kit that is.
It's not a snap.
Oh, I thought it was.
Those are nice wrinkle tires.
You want the file?
You take whatever file you're willing to send out.
I'd like to print them.
Okay. Send me an email. I have your email, Dominic, but I don't think I have yours, Blue. Or, yeah, Blue.
Should have, don't you?
I don't think so. Have you sent me an email?
Probably.
I don't think
check
so.
my phone. I have to check my phone.
Well, send me an email and I'll send you the file. Dominic, I'll send it to you already. I have your email.
Cool, thank you.
Let's see.
And I was on eBay the other night looking at wrinkle slicks from the S school
I
bus.
sent you one. Actually, I think you sent me the first one.
Okay. Well, if I...
Hey, Lou, it says, hey, Blue, this is Miguel. So I'll send you another one. I'll send you one back and then it'll pop up.
If I sent you an email, I can find you.
I should get quite a few emails from you.
Is he harassing you?
Probably. I just ignored the new photos, but you know.
I got you. I see your email address. 76
Yeah.
at Gmail. Okay. All right.
Yep. Yeah, we can print out those tires, print out that, if you finish that engine, I'll print that out. Fuel cell. Might save a bit of work.
Yeah, I believe so, John Claus.
So you want the wrinkle walls then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what car I can use that on.
I have some with lettering and without lettering.
Mickey Thompson?
Either way,
Yep.
it can get filed off if I don't want it.
Yeah, I like the Mickey Thompsons.
Okay.
That's what everybody calls me, Mickey. It's a family
Hey,
nickname.
Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind.
And the girls in high school used to leave that on my answering machine every day.
There, no big scoop. Just a hole. Now the question is, do I fill it in or do I freaking leave it open? I guess that would all depend on the type of motor I'm putting in it.
Too bad it's already glued to the fenders. I have an LED8 scoop for that.
A what?
The Corvette LED8 scoop, hood scoop.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Dominic,
one for the
you're Superbird, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Snoopy's going to have to find somewhere else to live. I didn't like that big doghouse on there.
You can shack up with Woodstock.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure
guys-
he already does.
You should both have emails with links to those files.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Google does a weird thing where instead of sending the file, it like shares it. It uploads it to Google and then shares it. So if for some reason you can't access it, let me know and I'll do it a different way.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to close up. It's supper time, so.
Oops.
Yeah.
Hold on
Okay,
one second,
John.
John. Let me just
Say goodbye to the rest of you guys.
let me
Take
just see
care.
if this.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't shut it down until you find it. What's that?
It's looking for it. Says
It may-
wrinkled tire.
It says you need access.
Okay, send. I think it should have an option to request it. Send that now, and I'll accept it.
Request access.
Mine's not doing anything. Just searching.
Okay, you should be able to get it now.
It still says you were signed in as Mickey Superbird. Okay.
The only options I have are
Still
editor,
says I need
viewer,
access. That's weird.
or commenter. Hold on, let me try something else here.
This file type
Viewers.
is unsupported.
It says viewers and commenters can see the option to download, print, and copy. So you should have a download option.
It says this file type is unsupported.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll put them up on my website and then I'll email you guys a link.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming. Everybody in chat, thanks
Thanks.
for coming too.
Thank-
I appreciate it.
See you
all.
guys.
See you later.
We'll see
Thank
you
you very
tomorrow
much.
Thanks for the
sometime.
help, Miguel.
Later, everybody.
Yeah. See you
Good night.
tomorrow sometime.